is a nice place.
Actually.
Hi. Hey. How are you?
You know, I know you.
No, everybody, come on.
I know her. Who does it?
So who's she?
She's Michelle. Oh, I remember when I was in uni, you won Miss Cameroon. That's 2016,
Yeah, that's right.
And then in 2021, she actually went for Miss Universe. That is such a big deal. Oh my God, you're so pretty.
Oh, thank you too.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
fine,
right.
fine. This is Flavie, you know Flavie?
Okay.
Are you beautiful? You're not. So, Michelle, thank you for squeezing out time to,
Thank you for having me here.
thank you for squeezing out time to come sit on this at this bar with this lady right here who disturbs me all the time to have this chat. And great job to whatever you're doing. Let's start from the Boldies. I mean, I watched the season 1 and I was like, man, if we're talking about reality TV shows, we're talking about shows that actually in this country, I mean, that is it. And then we're talking about characters.
Yes.
Stand out. Tell me about the process through that.
So first of all, the Boldies is it's not a reality show.
Yeah.
It's actually a drama kind of show, which was in the beginning supposed to portray the lifestyle of, you know, young girls in Douala, living in Douala,
yeah.
Cameroon. And in the cast of the movie, I play the role of Angela, who's the lead role. And Angela is supposed to get married in a few weeks, and her friends are coming over to be her bridesmaids. Bird, there is a bird. Angela is still in love with her ex. So we don't know if Angela finally chooses her heart or she chooses, you know, because she's with this, she has her reasons of being with this other man, but then she also is still in love with her ex. But watch out for season 2.
Yes, I'm waiting for season 2. I've seen new characters coming on board and everything.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it. So tell me, what is the one thing that makes you as a model, makes you as an actress and everything? Like, what gets you going? What gets you going?
What gets me going? Well, that's a funny question because paradoxically, I grew up as a tomboy. I used to do urban dance. I used to play basketball, and I would have never thought in my wildest dreams I will ever be in front of a camera, probably modeling or whatever. But yeah, it all started in the town of Boya.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I came in at the University of Boya, and I went in for this audition for Miss West Africa Cameroon. And at the end of the audition or the competition itself, I came out first runner-up. And that's actually what got me going, because I was like, okay, so there's actually something there. There's something to be exploited.
Yeah.
And that's how I just continued into it, and here we are today.
So what is that one moment in your life that you think that the breakthrough moment where it happened? You might have gone to the audition, you know, you did that whatever you did there at that point in time. Where is that moment that you sat to yourself in your room and be like, you know what? This is it. What's that moment?
In as much as I want to say that every day you continue to discover yourself and you continue to discover your potentials.
Yeah.
I would say that so far, every moment have been great, honestly. Like I always say, having God in your life and on putting Him first is always going to make every moment special.
Sure.
Because for me, the moment, a very special moment in between my career will be to have my whole family in the hall cheering me up for Miss Cameroon, you know, at the Nationals. For me, that is something, yeah, I don't think there's a moment that can top tears that.
What does success mean to you? I mean, to so many people, to different people, success means different things.
Yes.
For somebody, success is sleeping at night and waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
For some other person, success is, you know, having $1 million in my bank account in the next 1 week. So success means different things to different people.
Yeah.
What does success mean to you?
Relatively, I would say that success is you, first of all, being able to identify your life's purpose, because it's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, I think once you're fulfilled in life, doing what you like, doing what you're meant for, knowing what you are meant for, and developing it, for me, that's success.
Yeah.
It's very, very important, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who live their lives and die without really achieving their goals or fulfilling their dreams.
Yeah.
So for me, success is actually seeing yourself, seeing your potential, going for it, and and being able to impact everyone.
I mean, when you talk about identifying your potentials, it's something that I think that is most difficult about young people nowadays.
That's true.
How do you identify that this is it? I mean, because we find ourselves sometimes doing so many different things at the same time and all that. You cannot really identify.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Red for the lady.
Always.
Why is red for the ladies? I like red too, Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Flavie, for a beautiful
Cheers to...
Tales and cocktails.
Okay.
And cheers to Michelle. To season 2 for the Boldies.
That's good.
How do you identify your thing? Like, this is my thing and all that? Because youth nowadays are spread all over the place. At what point in your life did you identify, okay, this is my thing? How do you do that?
Like I said before, it's very important for me, to always have God at the first place in your life, because there are certain things that you definitely wouldn't be able to know on your own.
Yeah.
You definitely need some divine guidance. And you need to be surrounded by the right people. I was graced, I would say, because for me it's a grace to be having my family around and having the right people around me that kept me really grounded. And being grounded helps you to focus a lot.
Yeah.
And focus means knowing what you're meant for.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say that's it.
Is there any point in your career where something has happened to you that you feel like, okay, it struck you so hard because you are into the business of the public? Yeah,
Yes.
people's eyes every day. And once you find yourself in that place, people say a lot of things. The social media, real life. Have you ever had a moment where you be like, I wish I did not do this thing because of the backlash that comes from social media or something? Have you ever had that?
Yes, I think everybody, aside from everyone who's into industry, even in the corporate world, we all reach a point in our life where you're like, I cannot come and kill myself, right?
Yeah.
I'll just go home and get going. But I think I had the moment when I was the reigning Miss Cameroon at the time, and everybody always has something to say on social media. And being a Miss, I feel like everything is only attributed to your physical features. People only see the physical part of it, and they're constantly bashing you on that. If a picture is not well done or an angle, and they forget to even pinpoint the most important thing, or what you're actually there for, and all they see is the physical aspect. So I would say the moment that was at the beginning of my reign as Miss Cameroon. And there was a moment where I completely went off social media, not reading comments, just bypassing the post.
I can imagine.
And
what would be your biggest advice? Like, give somebody else, okay, you know what? This is what you should do. We all go through the situations, and even some those who are watching and go through. So what advice would you
been through that situation?
So this is what happened to me, right? In 2020, I went for a show, and Cameroon version of Big Brother.
Okay, B.
Yeah. So I was there in
right.
2020.
Okay.
You don't want to know what that did to me. See, today I'm just trying to heal from it. So I know how it hurts. Like,
Yes,
it's
it
mad.
does. Yeah.
So what can you advise someone on that?
Well, like I said before, I think it's very important to be surrounded by the right people.
Okay.
As long as you're surrounded by the people who love you the way you love them, especially family members who help you to, stay grounded, I think all of that you can overcome, because, they don't throw stones at an empty tree, and if people talk or if people say something it's because they see something in you, and
Yeah.
I think it should even be a driving force, and that's actually what helped me, because at the end of the day you tell yourself, well, if you really had nothing and you were not doing anything, people wouldn't have been interested, so they're talking because they've seen
They've seen
something.
something.
So there's a good side of it at the end of the day too.
What is your biggest fear in life? Biggest fear.
Biggest fear.
Biggest fear.
Huh. We have a lot of fears though.
That's the biggest one.
The very, very big
one. The very
Not
big one.
I would,
So, the big one, right? That mighty one like man, come on.
I would say not being able to achieve my goals.
Okay.
Yeah, because for me, that would be like I failed.
Okay.
Basically, the fear to fail.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's your biggest fear.
that's my biggest fear.
What was your biggest fear in life?
Actually, that's not it.
Okay.
Fear of failure.
Yeah.
Like, I think that scares me more than anything.
I know, sometimes people failure is it differs from one person to another.
That's true.
Yeah, for me, failure for someone, failure might be, not having something to eat in the morning. For someone, failure might be not being on the billboard that I want to be on, not traveling for a vacation.
Yeah.
What is failure to you?
It boils down to the same thing. Failure is not being able to, you said, travel to. That's a goal.
Not being able to achieve the things.
Yeah, you said for yourself. That's the same thing.
Yeah, like every person always have this thing, like I want to do this by this time, I want this, I want this. If you're able to achieve that,
That's failure.
So, I said to myself that before this year runs to like 6 months, if I want to say it right now, I want to cry. Is there one thing in your life you've done that you feel like if you could go back and change? What's that one thing that you could go back in your life and change? Time machine. Wow.
Younger, I used to very much think about this, or if there's something I can change. But growing up, I see there's absolutely nothing I want to change about myself, because the bad things that happened helped me become who I am today. And if they were not there, I wouldn't have been here. So I don't think there's a thing I would like to change. Maybe I would say that I would have loved to have a better mindset to face the difficult issues.
Yes.
But for me, I won't have to change anything, because all those things built and they are part of the journey.
Now, the last question about you, before we get into a broader scope on the pageantry industry and acting and all that. What is that one thing about you that you think that you could advise someone to say, okay, you know what, this has been what I've leaned on to be where I am up to this point. There must be something that you're doing that keeps you where you are. There must be that spice. Aside God, I mean,
Yes,
because
of
there's
course.
because aside God.
I would say that it would be that desire to constantly challenge myself.
Okay.
Growing up, I used to be the kind of kid where once I get home, well, I was not a journey book, but once I get home and I am maybe, close to my homework and I'm not being able to do it, trust me, I won't go to play before I actually solve whatever I have in front of me. So
That's a journey book. You cannot say that it's not journey book.
Technically.
You cannot say it's not journey
a
book.
journey
No, you cannot say it's
No,
not journey book.
It's challenge. It's just like this Rubik's cube, like you try to solve. You always want to challenge yourself, and you always want to go from one step to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's really challenging yourself and not being comfortable when something happens, because even science has it that we don't exploit even half of what our brains can do.
Yeah.
And there is so much you can do, and I think it's important to always think about what's next rather than being comfortable. Yeah, for me, it's very important, because that's what gets you going.
There's one thing about me. To convince me to believe something, right? Need a long time to do it. So you cannot convince me that you're not journey book. Because how can you say that? How can you say that at that early age, if you are not doing your
It's not about doing the homework. It's about solving the problem of the homework.
Yes.
No. It's not.
Thinking like an adult as a child.
I grew up as a unique kid, so I had nobody to play with.
So let's talk about the Cameroon pageantry industry in general.
Yeah.
A lot of pageants are up, competitions are up and all that. They're one of the biggest being Miss Cameroon. No matter what we like it or not, it's there, and every young girl who is into that field, right? If into the pages wants to become Miss Cameroon someday and all that.
Yes.
What is your point of view about this sector when it comes to the beauty industry, the pageantry industry? What's your overview about it? Is it something that it's sustainable? Is it something that's growing? Is it where is it? What do you think?
I think in Cameroon right now, the beauty industry is still growing for me and I think, yes, it can be sustainable because right now it's not. Beauty queens don't live off their titles in Cameroon. That's just a fact. And because most of them have side jobs. And for me, I think this will be maybe, 5, 10, 20 years ahead. But right now, I think we're still growing and learning because you have other countries, for example, who have the experience of organizing beauty pageants for like 50 years, 100, and we are still like 10 or 15. And as much as the previous queens and, have been able to make an impact, I feel like there's still a lot we need to process and build. Yeah.
You say you want to become a model, so you want to become everything.
You want to become a model.
Everything. She wants to become everything. Everything. She has to become everything. The bartender wants, who's a masseuse, is it masseuse? My just table, please. And she wants to become an actress. She wants to become an artist. I heard that she used to sing before.
Oh, okay. You're hiding a lot of talents behind that bar.
So if you had an advice, right, to give a young girl out there who is an aspiring pageant queen who wants to get into the job and all that, what would be that thing you tell them?
I'll tell them definitely something that I would have wanted to hear when I started is to work a lot on yourself.
Okay.
Because pageantry, it doesn't only entails your physical features. Nowadays we've seen that all stereotypes are being broken down and not always the most prettiest wins. Now it's really about your personality. It's really about what the energy you convey. It's about what people say or the reaction of people when you get into a room. And for me, it doesn't only boil down to physical aspects. It's also your personality. So I would say to work on yourself, very important, because at the end of a pageant journey, I think I'll mention this for the first time. Beauty queens always suffer from imposter syndrome. Okay. I don't know if you know what that is. You don't really know what's next in your life. You don't even know who you are anymore. You don't know how. And that's something that if you don't know how to handle, you're going to go mad. Yeah. And I mean literally. It can really break you down mentally. So for me, it's to really build yourself, to work on yourself and, just self-improvement and just work on your personality.
I think the whole imposter syndrome thing happens to most people, most competition kind of like things.
Yeah.
Where you get, for example, even the Big Brother thing.
Yeah.
Where you feel like, okay, if I get here, I will become this person.
Yeah.
And once you become that person, what's next?
Exactly.
Once the next set of people comes, if you are Miss Cameroon today, when next Miss Cameroon comes, what's next of you? Are you just the former Miss Cameroon? Are you what's next?
Exactly.
So, but one thing I appreciate about you is the fact that over the years, aside you just being Miss Cameroon, aside you going for the Miss Universe and all that, there's a lot that you've been doing.
Yes.
We talked about the Boldies at the beginning of it all. Yeah. I mean, when I watched that, when the first episode, because I follow a lot of Cameroon content, it's on here though. And when I got the notification, they dropped that episode that day, I watched it. This person is in Dubai, this person is this side, you guys are communicating to the video. I watched it. And when I look at you, how you perform there, to me it's like, okay, it says that you probably had a plan. You might not have had a plan, it just falls in place. But it said to me that, okay, this person knew where they were going to. Did you have a plan mapped out?
I don't know if I have to say fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't. That was actually an acting debut. I'd never ever acted before, nothing. I mean, and the opportunity came because the lady who actually organizes the Boldies, Ange Minkata, she's our producer, but she's also the founder of Bold Makeup. And in the beginning, she was just trying to do something different for her brand that year. And she just wanted to put out, a little show and we did not know it was going to do the way it did.
Is it good?
So yeah, it was not really planned.
I can't wait to for season 2. God,
Yeah.
I mean, you should watch it. And
1st of May.
you should.
No, you should, because this second season
So
is going
YouTube,
to be.
you still watch the first season on YouTube. Yeah, you should. So, and Michelle, thank you very much for coming and
Thank you
talking
for
to me.
having me.
Yeah, I mean, you came here, saw this crazy lady.
Thank you for the cocktail.
She gave us a beautiful cocktail. But before you go,
Oh,
aside the cocktail, we have some sweet whiskey for you. But this is what is gonna happen, right? We have a little game for you.
okay.
What happens is that we're gonna give you a word, a
Okay.
line from a song.
Uh-huh.
You have to tell us the title of the song and the artist. What you do first is sing something from the song, sing like a short line on the song, and then you give the artist and then the title of the song. If you don't have any of them right, guess you have the three right, you have a shot.
You guys are trying to test my skills? Let's go.
Of course, that's what the game is all about. Please, can you learn about shots here? Miss Shots.
Surprised.
Learn about shots,
I'll
please.
shock
She's ready to shock us.
you. Tell me, shoot.
The first one, if you're ready, the first one is balance.
I'm supposed to sing balance.
Yeah, no, the word
Uh-huh.
is balance.
And I should sing a Cameroonian
The
song.
song that has balance
Thank
in
you,
it.
balance. Kosi.
Okay, the next one. Trouble
Okay.
hold me down. That's the line. Trouble hold me down.
Trouble, hold me down. You said a word. That's a
No, you
sentence.
said a word or a phrase or a sentence from a song. I said that. That's what I said. That's the game.
This looks like a setup. Oh.
Trouble hold me down.
Trouble, hold me down. Well, I'll go for the shot then. Trouble, hold me down. Trouble, hold me down. What can we do?
Trouble hold me down. I dey still breathe. I dey.
Oh, I think I caught it.
Cause that's Tizzy Panchak.
Oh, what's the title of the song?
I dey.
Dey.
By Tizzy Panchak.
Okay, so I think I broke this. You need
She
to
broke
give
that
us-
because she did that. Yeah, give her a shot. For destroying our shot. Give her a shot.
Thank you.
I think she enjoys this.
Carry on.
You have to have the shot for destroying the shot.
No,
The
come
shot
on,
cup.
guys.
No.
Yeah, got the damage. For
No.
damaging the thing, you have to stay a shot.
Wow. Follow no roots.
I mean, that's the way to take a shot. So the last one. Bienvenue chez moi.
No, this game is not nice because it could be in any song.
Yes, any song. No, you can give any song. It's not a particular song. I would, if you don't get it, I would choose the song and tell you the song. But you can give any song that has Bienvenue chez moi.
A lot of
Cameroonian song.
a lot of African songs.
Cameroonian
are
song.
very welcoming.
Cameroonian song says Bienvenue chez moi. Give me a song that has Bienvenue chez moi.
Petit pays.
Sing the song and get to the point where it says Bienvenue chez moi.
Bienvenue chez moi, bienvenue chez moi.
It's the last spelling for me. So, okay, there's one song. It's a new song by Aloch. It's this coming. Bienvenue chez moi,
Oh,
au
no.
revoir, Kibale.
I don't think this song is 2 weeks old.
Yeah, that's
No.
why it's a game. That's why it's a game.
No, come on. This song, when was this song?
It's 2 weeks. It's a week old.
Thank you.
And of course, you're supposed to know about it. We are supposed to know about it. You are supposed to know about it.
No.
But you failed.
This is like a setup.
We didn't say that.
No, because you should have said a word because phrases, it could be in any song.
Okay,
Now, I sang a song.
Bienvenue.
Petit Pays has a song like that, and I
Okay,
guess you
sing the song. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue chez moi, then people are dancing. That's all, it's just a vibe.
What is that on the song? What is that on the
I
song?
don't know, but I just
So
feel
you
like
feel the title. So now you have the Bienvenue chez moi, Bienvenue
Ah.
chez moi. Drink the song. They say drink the song. Take the shot.
Now, wow. Hey. This is 3 shots.
1, 2, ready, go! That was a great one, man. Ange, thank you very much
I see that you people did not come here to interview me, but to get me drunk.
for saying that about us.
Yes.
You want to have another shot?
No. Thank
because we
you.
punished you for saying that.
No, thank you. I'm very sorry. I'm on my knees.
So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for talking to us, and it's an honor to have you here. You're doing a great job, and we'll keep following. Flavie is always here. This is not the last time we're having you. It's the first time, but it's not the last time we are going to be talking to you here. When the Boldies season 2 comes out, we're sure going to have you back at this bar to talk about it. You better tell us everything. And so enjoy and have fun in your career. And of course, Flavie, if you have anything to say to Michelle, you can just go ahead and say it.
Like I tell everybody, just keep being you.
Okay.
I tell people that authenticity is your strongest tool, and just keep being who you are, and you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
It's really nice. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Of course, this is Tales and Cocktails. My name is MC DIBENJA. And of course, I've had Michelle here with us. And of course, our beautiful bartender, Flavie. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the Six Studios Network. And of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram at the Six Studios Network. And we're also on Facebook and Instagram at Tales and Cocktails.
Cocktails.
Don't forget to do that. Well, you know what? Follow. And don't forget to drop a comment what you think about whatever we discussed about today.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to face your fears. Drink some cocktail.
Flavie, where's yours? We need to cheers, all of us now. Cheers.
Bartender.
Tales and Cocktails.